Discrimination is outlawed under South Africa's constitution, which also protects property rights and due process. But in January last year, the South African Parliament approved a Land Expropriation Act, which critics say violates that constitution. The government compares the Expropriation Act to eminent domain in the United States, which allows it to buy private land for public use. What's different is that South Africa's Expropriation Act could, in some cases, allow the government to take land without compensation, and not just for public use, but to redress past discriminatory laws. Landowners have the right to fight back in court, but that might take years. The Expropriation Act isn't in effect yet, and it's being challenged in court by South Africa's second-largest political party and by Kallie Kriel, the CEO of the Afrikaner rights group AfriForum, who's repeatedly traveled with others to Washington to lobby for support.
There is a serious threat to property rights. There is a serious threat to the lives of farmers, and that needs to be recognized.
Are white farmers being killed for their land?
Yes, I believe so.
Is there a white genocide going on in South Africa?
We've never used the term white genocide. We're saying there are tortures, people are being murdered. We are seeing a call for genocide.
Shoot to kill!
The call for genocide Kriel is talking about is this song.
Kill the Boer, the farmer!
Kill the Boer, kill the farmer, which President Trump played a video of in the Oval Office in May. In the 1980s and 90s, it was sung at protests against apartheid and is still used at rallies by the man singing, Julius Malema, a race-baiting opposition politician who wants the government to seize white-owned land.
You know, what the rhetoric is that we hear the same people that chant kill the Boer, kill the farmer, use the narratives to try and portray Afrikaners and farmers as thieves.
Has any farmer had their land taken in the last 30 years of black rule here in this country without compensation or without having redress through courts?
Because the legislation did not allow it. The new legislation allows it.
President Trump cited the Expropriation Act in his executive order last February, cutting off all aid to South Africa and allowing for the resettlement of Afrikaner refugees escaping government-sponsored race-based discrimination.